Thanks for calling American Family Insurance. Do you have an extension number you'd like to reach?
No.
How can I help you today?
Just a quick question. My engine is overheating, and I need my vehicle towed. Is that something you guys can do?
Absolutely. I'll be more than happy to get that tow taken care of for you, and I am sorry about that interruption and how unexpected overheating can happen.
Good morning. It's 7:15. The mechanic should be here at around 8 a.m. It's cold. It's nowhere near as cold as I thought it would be. So that's good. I'm gonna hop out, start the generator, and blast the heat because it is cold. I gotta prepare my home for guests. I gotta clean up around these parts. All right, we got everything running here. Generator is clicking away. We got the heat blasting. I'm gonna turn on the water pump and the water heater so that I can have some warm water while brushing my teeth and fixing my hair, because God knows my hair needs to be fixed if I'm gonna be talking to another human being today, you know? And now I'm gonna attempt to make my hair look, presentable to people. Will it work? I don't know. Probably not. That looks a little bit better. I still look homeless, but I don't want to use my water until I actually take a shower, because using it just to fix my hair would be kind of dumb. I want to use it to take a whole ass shower, you know what I mean? The sun is like directly out of my face. Now you can see me. It's now 8:02 p.m. or a.m. I'm tired, so I'm just waiting until they show up, basically. I don't know how that's gonna work. They'll probably give me a call, I'd imagine, or I would see them, but I'm not gonna stand outside. It's cold outside. So they said they'd be here around 8 a.m. It's 8:03 a.m. So hopefully within the next 30 minutes or so, they'll show up. We'll see. Until then, I'm just gonna let Cyberpunk download and just hang out, I guess. A little bit of bad news, actually a large amount of bad news. So the radiator is busted. I need a new radiator. Now normally that's not really a problem, right? That's just easy to fix, easy thing to do, But I don't know if I told you this, but before I left on this trip I needed new brakes, and nowhere could find the brakes because they don't make them anymore. They're discontinued. So I just had to get really lucky, and I ended up finding a shop locally that had some parts in stock left over from the 90s, you know what I mean? I just got super lucky. The same deal with the radiator. They cannot find the parts. They can rebuild the one that I have though, which is the current plan, unless I somehow find a radiator myself. Now, that normally wouldn't be an issue, but it's going to take half a month to a month for them to complete, if that's the route that needs to be taken. If I can find a radiator myself, then maybe I can have it done a little bit faster. But I'm basically stuck here. So what I have to do now is I have to have that giant thing towed all the way into Vegas. I have to find a place to stay. I have to figure out what to do with all my stuff. It's a disaster. Just a little bit of a disaster. I need a break from all of it. I'm walking to McDonald's. I need to have a McDonald's break, and I will figure out what to do. I'll figure out what to do at that point after I'm eating McDonald's. While I'm eating McDonald's, I'll make some phone calls. But until then, I don't know what to do. I'll figure it out. But until then, I just need to relax my mind. I'm waiting to be able to cross the street. See, look at all these RVs. They can just use them, right? They bought them and they can use them. Whereas mine, I cannot use. You know what I mean? Even though I paid for it and I bought it, it cannot be just used. That's the fun, isn't it? See, look, another RV, they can just use it, They bought it and they paid for it, just like I did. But they can just use it, They can use it. It works. It runs perfectly fine. Whiskey Pete's. I've been stuck here for so long. The good news out of this is I'll probably end up staying in a hotel or Airbnb or something for the entire time that it's being worked on. That could always change, but maybe I'll be able to experience some of Las Vegas while I'm here, at least. I don't know. I'll be here during Christmas. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. It's a little bit chilly, but it's not cold enough for a jacket. It's just a little bit chilly. There is a convention of some sort happening. An expo. I don't know what kind of expo, but during coronavirus, seriously, it's just causing all this craziness. It's causing my parking lot to be completely filled. It wasn't filled yesterday at this time, but now it's completely filled. If there wasn't an expo happening during a global pandemic, then I wouldn't have to worry so much about my RV getting towed. But that is a concern now because the parking lot is getting full. So will they tow my RV? I'm gonna have to tow it anyway, so, YOLO. There's Buffalo Bills during the day. See how less ominous it looks? McDonald's, right next to the Grand Floridian during the day. Hell yeah, man. These tiny palm trees are very pretty looking. I got my McDonald's. Let's figure out what to do with this goddamn thing. Jesus Christ, man. While I figure out what I'm doing, I can turn the generator on and I can download Cyberpunk 2077 as we're doing that. While I eat my McDonald's, I'm gonna go ahead and just do some research here. I need to get the vehicle towed to the mechanic. I need to get what I need to work out of here and packed up. I need to get a place to stay for the night. I can figure out what I'm gonna do while I'm at the place tonight, but the most important thing is to just knock out some of it and go from there. I asked for a McDouble with cheese and onions, and they gave me ketchup, mustard, and pickle. Is what they gave me. And the lady even repeated it back to me. She said, just to clarify, you want cheese and onions and no ketchup, no mustard, no pickles. And I said, yes, that is correct. And this is the bullshit that they give me. Today is not my day, guys. I still need to get work done. You know what I mean? I can't just take a whole fucking day off like this to figure this stuff out. I need to get work done. And no cheese, but it still tastes good, I guess. Literally, the only person on earth that all of this BS would happen to. First of all, I buy the RV knowing that I need brakes, right? They can't find the brakes. It takes 2 months for them to actually get brakes in my vehicle. I had to wait 2 months. This would have all began 2 months earlier had that not been the case. And it's just because they don't make the brakes anymore for this vehicle. But now the radiator is the same story. They just don't make it anymore. So this would only happen to me. No one else on earth would this happen to except for me. That is just my luck. In brighter news, Cyberpunk only has about 4 hours left to download, so that's good, right? See, all this would be fine because it doesn't matter if you have enough money, right? My concern is that it's gonna cost me too much money. You know, I've already spent $500 just to have them come out and look at it today. If it's gonna be a couple $1,000s, I can't. It just gets too much at a certain point. McDonald's is done. Cyberpunk is downloading still. I'm going to make some calls here. I'm gonna see if my insurance can tow this thing for free.
Thanks for calling American Family Insurance. Do you have an extension number you'd like to reach?
No.
How can I help you today?
Just a quick question. My engine is overheating, and I need my vehicle towed. Is that something you guys can do?
Absolutely. I'll be more than happy to get that tow taken care of for you, and I am sorry about that interruption. I know how unexpected overheating can happen. Yes, we can definitely get the tow taken care of for that, up to a 20-mile distance with your policy.
If I'm in Prim, I'm south of Las Vegas, and there is 0 repair shops within a 30-minute drive of here. If my policy covers up to 20 miles, am I able to take it farther than that and just pay the difference? Is that something that can be done?
Yes, that is correct. So for the 31 miles, it will be $156 if you would like to proceed with getting the tow scheduled today.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, I'm going to be towed. It looks like 120 minutes. I just got a text. They'll be here in 120 minutes. That's 2 hours. It's 11:49. That means 1:49, 1:50 p.m. So, in the meantime, I have to prepare this vehicle to be towed. My tanks are not empty. I'm so scared they're gonna splash out everywhere, but I don't think this is gonna happen. I just need to make sure that I got this vehicle prepared to both be towed and sit for a long time, because I don't know how long it's gonna take. Let me just clean everything up here and get rid of all my trash somehow. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that, but you know, because I don't want the trash just sitting there for months. I gotta do my dishes also, so hell yeah. All right, I'm pretty much good to go. I closed all the vents. Nothing is in a place where it will fall. My computer is coming with me, don't worry. It's just still downloading Cyberpunk. Those dishes will stay fine in there. I will bring those with me. And in the back here, I tried to get everything that's essential in one backpack, and I think I did a pretty good job. I'm just missing all toiletries. I have no toiletries at all. No toothbrush, no toothpaste, nothing in here, which is okay. I got my jacket and my gloves. I have everything I need to make videos except for a microphone stand. So I don't really know how I'm gonna even deal with that. Only one way to find out, right? The only thing that concerns me is I may need to come back into here and get some stuff. It's being taken to a yard where everything is protected and whatnot. I see no reason why they wouldn't let me come back into here and get some more stuff, but for now I'm just taking the bare essentials that I could fly with. Because flying is an idea that I have. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet, but just in case, I'm only bringing one backpack of stuff. Everything else is just going to stay. Once I get there, I will ask if I can have some time in here to look around and just see if there's anything else I need to get. I'm still keeping an eye out for my tow, and I do not see the tow yet. But maybe we'll get here eventually. We'll see. As you can see, I've got 2 separate messages at the top there that say that I have 2 different tow truck companies coming. One of them was supposed to arrive at 12:35. It is now 1:09 p.m. So I sent this message message asking, what the deal is. Both of those companies cannot tow a vehicle of my size. So really, it's just a waiting game now. It's just a waiting game here. I'm trying to get everything I need into one backpack, but I still need some other things though. I want to bring my Oculus Quest, man. I want to bring that with me. Well, in the meantime, I can fire up the generator and we can continue downloading Cyberpunk 2077. I already called the mechanic and told them to expect me, and I just tried to call them again to tell them that actually, there's not been a towing company selected. They didn't answer, so that's a little bit scary. I should have left a voicemail, but whatever. I'm gonna go walk and buy a monster because I deserve it. I'm gonna walk to McDonald's again because what else do you do? What does one even do? I'm making zero progress with my insurance company and with them getting a tow out here. It's getting to the point I'm gonna have to go inside of Whiskey Pete's and talk to the management and just explain my situation so they don't tow my vehicle themselves. Although, it'd be kind of nice if they towed it into Vegas, you know what I mean? At least it'd be in Vegas. I do have a question for you. Is it possible that I could speak to a manager or management by chance?